Hello everyone, this is EB the Sponge Reviewer here with this very late night discussion video that I want to make real quick, and that is regarding to three season 12 episodes from SpongeBob SquarePants that has not aired in the United States, and those three episodes are Quarantine Crab, Hiccup Plague, and Patrick's Tantrum. Now, in this discussion video, I'm going to come up with reasons why these episodes may have not aired in the United States because of reasons. And I'm going to go ahead and get off the bat that we already know the reasons behind Quarantine Crab. The episode is about the Krusty Krab thinking that they have this virus and whatnot, and so the whole Krusty Krab is put into quarantine. And if this episode would have came out during the COVID-19 pandemic, it would probably get tons of backlash from Nickelodeon. So that was the reason why this episode never aired in the United States, and it never appeared on the season 12 DVD of SpongeBob SquarePants. Another episode that hasn't aired from season 12 in the US is Hiccup Plague. Now, this episode is on the season 12 DVD of SpongeBob, but there's no reasons why this episode didn't air in the United States. Now, originally, this episode was going to come out on January 18th of 2021, along with Lighthouse Louie, but that episode ended up getting scrapped out from the airing, and I don't know why this episode didn't air in the United States. Is it because that it's a plague or something? Is it because it has plague in the title of the episode? I don't know. I don't know if Nickelodeon will ever air this episode, but it remains as another episode of season 12 of SpongeBob that hasn't aired in the United States. So I think the reason why this episode hasn't aired, or that hasn't aired yet, is probably because I think it has the word plague in it, and it has to deal with... And honestly, the whole episode wasn't all that bad. It was just about these kids creating these bubbles that causes people to get the hiccups, and the hiccups isn't really that much of a virus or anything because it's a normal everyday thing that people comes across. Alright, so the final episode of SpongeBob from season 12 that hasn't aired in the United States yet, and that is Patrick's Tantrum. Now, I do have a reasoning why this episode has not aired in the United States, and that regards to Patrick's parents. Now, if you guys may have known already that in the Patrick Star Show, the SpongeBob spinoff, the SpongeBob crew redesigned Patrick's parents to make them look a lot more unique and different from Patrick. And Patrick's Tantrum, that episode had the original designs of Patrick's parents, and because they didn't want them to correlate with one another, they probably didn't air the episode in the United States because they didn't want to air the episode for people to think that these parents from Patrick are different from Patrick's parents in the Patrick Star Show. So I think that's the reason why Patrick's Tantrum hasn't aired yet in the United States and will never will. But the episode is on the season 12 DVD, so if you do own the season 12 DVD of SpongeBob, you will be able to watch Patrick's Tantrum there. Alright, so those are my reasonings behind Quarantine Crab, Patrick's Tantrum, and Hiccup Plague not airing in the United States. It's because of those reasons. Hiccup Plague, I still have no reason why that episode hasn't aired yet in the United States. I don't think it will air in the United States. And yeah, so... And Quarantine Crab is pretty self-explanatory of why that episode hasn't aired in the United States. And it was scrapped from the season 12 DVD. And Patrick's Tantrum is pretty self-explained. It's because that the Patrick Star Show introduced Patrick's parents' redesigns. And because they didn't want to interfere it with Patrick's Tantrum, they never aired the episode in the US. Alright, so thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow with my review on the yard sale from the Patrick Star Show, which is coming out tomorrow evening at 8. So be on the lookout for that review when I watch the episode. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.